No, he says. Hi, Nataria. Uptake. Hi, Potato Cat. Hi, Dakin. Uptake! He did it.
I am a golden boy.
He finally did it. David Prime sub for 9 months. Enjoy kitty your dogs all throughout Twitch for as long as you subscribe and your fancy dancy, shiny, whiny, make a good and theoretically malleable gold badge. Wow. Whoa, jeez! Dang. I don't need to tell you this, Uptake. You've probably heard me say that hundreds of times. Hundreds of times, probably. Hey, Saigan. Hey, Striolf. Hi, Bello. Hi, Amber. Amber, your bot broke still for me. I don't mean to be like a nag. I just... It's not working. Hey, Soliani. My day's been... I'm currently feeling pretty good. Why did you not ping me again? Because you were online. I thought you'd see it. My bad. I'll ping you next time. Sorry. Our original name. I was supposed to be yesterday, probably as you expected. We got more done than I thought we would, honestly, but still struggling. Hey, Constructor. My day... Okay, so I started, like, some minutes late today, because, I'm finally looking for therapy. That is the thing I'm doing, as of, like, right now. I've been on a website as of, like, a few minutes ago, just looking at my options, so... Because theoretically I can move out as early as this Thursday, which is 2 days from now. And once I'm moved out, I kind of want to start doing that because it's important. And if I'm not doing that, then that's bad. Because it's really not just for me, it's for like everybody that I know too. I gotta get better for me, gotta get better for them. And yeah, it's been a long time coming, and it should have happened a long time ago, but circumstances, man. Hey, 10 happy 48th, hey, Mug. Understandable, Uptake. I sometimes forget when I go live too, and then I have to scramble because, oh god, I'm live in like 10 minutes. Hey, Teal Rat, where are we up to now? We are still very pre-boss. Yeah, don't worry, always ping, I don't mind. I was busy helping with the Patreon stuff for Calamity. Gotcha. Thank you, chat. Hey, Joven, I'm good. Hope you're good too. Finally got Cosmic Car Key and Blessed Apple and Sniper Rifle. Well, two of those things conflict a little bit with each other, but congrats on the stuff. Rex is actually kind of busted. Did they like buff him? Because I thought he was bad. Is Slime King even a thing that will be able to happen? I can't really get rubies, so... Not until Skeletron is dead. Feeling really good today, so yeah, hey, nice to see you. He's by far best damage in the game. Yeah, they super buffed his M1 last patch. Wow. 100% best. Wow, alright, dang. He was bad before though, right? Like, I didn't make that up. I need to be correct. I can't. If I'm wrong, I'll just end the stream because what's the point? Well, I knew about the loader thing. It's Risk of Rain 2. Your ex used to be mediocre at best. Okay, cool. So I'm not crazy. That's good. Well, I'm crazy for different reasons, but not that reason. Which I'm generally okay with. Goodness gracious. I got the Demon Altar. I died to Eye of Cthulhu twice. Mixed buff and items like Razor Wire helped him zoop from wherever he was before to like god status. Nice. Not crazy for thoughts you made publicly, at least, of course. Can't run Risk of Rain 2 because your laptop is bad. That's understandable, yeah. I could see that being an issue. But yeah, we are still very much pre-boss. Didn't kill Eye of Cthulhu, didn't kill Skeletron. Neither of those things are surprising. Today we're gonna see how minecart strats can work out for us. Not exactly sure how I want to do it, but I like, okay, my game plan is to try a super simple setup to just have a regular minecart track, and then I can just use jumps and bumper rails to maintain good mobility. And then my second thought is gonna be a more high effort minecart track where I can like move up or down on 2 tracks as I desire. But I don't know if that'll work either. It's all very, very question marks. That didn't run into his hectic saddle. Aw. And if you get a razor wire early game and go to void fields, you can just abuse it. What does razor wire do? This world's corruption, yeah. You'll beat a boss today? Maybe? Mostly vanilla? Yes. Blade Johnny, thanks for the follow. I'm just using recipe browser and boss checklist. That's it. Those are the only 2 that I'm using. I think boss checklist is like got a big upgrade. No, I didn't use magic storage. Should have grabbed a drink before I started streaming. Oops. Razor wire deals damage in an area around you every time you get hit. I see. Hey boy, you lived. Well, theoretically, we have the new boss checklist thing, and that'll be cool and good. Anyway, day 2 of dungeon playthrough. Begin. All right. God, I forgot how much of a mess I left behind. Jeez. Hey, Seth. So yeah, let's check out the new boss checklist, because I haven't bothered doing that yet. All right, cool. That's pretty good. Randomly in outer thirds of the map. I guess that's an option. Yeah, I could fight King Slime by just killing slimes on the outer thirds of the map and just praying. Look to the left of the settings option in your inventory. There's an icon you can press. King Slime only spawns on grass, sorry. Wait, seriously? So killing a random slime will attempt to randomly spawn King Slime unless there is no grass present, in which case he cannot spawn, even though other slimes can spawn on grass. Don't know why it wouldn't be there for you. Probably because I haven't actually updated, maybe. You don't need to kill slimes? I'm pretty sure that's wrong, but maybe I'm wrong. My understanding was that there was like a 1 in some amount of chance that once you killed a slime in the outer thirds of the map, King Slime would spawn. Anyway, we have a lot of arenas that are trash and not helpful. And we're gonna make probably another one. Oh, goodness gracious. Very strange and pleasing to look like platform collection. Yeah, the one in the dungeon, near the dungeon, is not as pleasing. So I am not going to make the minecart upgrade because that is way too expensive. I am, however, going to craft 250 minecart tracks. With the obvious intention to use a minecart. And we're going to do that, and theoretically we could fight Eye of Cthulhu with that, and maybe it'll go well, and it probably won't, but I can pretend it might not go well. So that's cool. Yeah, it's just a natural spawn. Really? Do you have the wiki up? Does it say that? I would be shocked if I somehow made that up. Oh, nice. 65 fall damage. Nice list. I'm alright. Hey, Chara. Oh. Slimes are killed during the slime rain event. Yeah, that's the other condition, but I'm talking about randomly in the outer thirds. Since last time? Well, I mean, I just started today, so I haven't really had much time to die to Skeletron. Is that a better shackle? No, it's a normal shackle. Unfortunate. I'm definitely not mixing it up. I'm well aware of the separate mechanic of King Slime spawning during King Slime spawning during slime rain. Wow. I just could swear that the outer thirds was associated with a slime dying. Thanks, you salty. Only on grass. Weird. Especially the grass restriction. Which I can technically work around. I'm pretty sure I can just get grass seeds from floating islands if I'm lucky. Or I already have seeds actually. Is this Minecraft? I don't know how it works. I don't ever bother with those mechanics. Do it, Celeste. Like up about a minute. If there's still issues of hanging around in here, I will probably wait until after stream to see if the bot's working, if that's okay with you. Okay. Can you only get grass seeds from the Dryad? You know, you might be right, which is kind of hilarious that the simplest seeds available are also locked behind a boss. That would be a good meme. Okay, so here's one thing I wanted to check before we began our minecarting adventure. And this is the gist of it. So if we do a little bit of this situation, this is our minecart testing track, basically. Got Daybloom seeds for what that's worth. Where are they? There. Put down the tracks. What a delightful sound effect. All right, so first of all, let's make a hammer real fast. Wooden hammer. And we will do a little bit of this action. And a little bit of that action. Seeds can be used to plant grass. They have to be grass seeds to plant grass. Yes, of course. Okay. Oh, that's weird. Oh, I'm holding the left key. Oh. That is downright peculiar. You hold the same directional thing if you bounce back and forth. Okay. So this is that. How'd you even get wood in this world? I didn't delete the trees. So here is my quandary, right? Ooh. Like, yeah, okay, so no matter what happens, if I dismount and remount the minecart, I don't maintain momentum. So I super duper have to keep that in mind. Okay. Hey, partner. Like, if either you can just hold the same direction we're about to be honest. Yes, and also no. Because I would like to be able to, like, let go and then hit the other button as well as an option in case I need to then start braking. Like, it's a little bit jank. But it is nice to have the option. Hey, Kid Kong. What's the advantage of using a minecart in the arena? This is how fast I move normally. I can hook to fix that, but I need to use my mouse cursor to hook, which means I can't use the Star Fury. So the idea of the minecart is that I can move quickly without also restricting my ability to use the mouse. All right, so we are now going to continue experimenting with the minecart because we are not done. At all. This is gonna be very much a learning experience for me. Okay, and then there, 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 and then there.
Ew, where is Osu? Why play bad game?
Cap! Thank you for the tier 3 sub for 10 months. It's just it's a slight tier. Where is Osu at? Osu is on my play my beat map. Hype feature exclamation point map. Sorry, I had bad game. I'm sorry. Intro cute angry dogs in your word boil. Throw out Twitch for as long as you subscribe, Cap. Flex with arrow. Do it now. Also, hi, arrow. Why can't you just break the walls? It is locked to Skeletron's death. If I try to break them now, I can't. Alright, Scales. Almost past Big Black and I felt proud. Nice of you. Through Fire and Flames map, but Osu is currently the play I'm most proud of. What is your best play for you? Well, my best play performance point wise is Honesty. I got a full combo on that. Okay, what? Okay. Which was pretty cool. It was 600 performance points. But the play I'm most proud of overall? I don't know, that's a hard question. My number 1 on Folklore is pretty cool. My SS on Chrono Diver is pretty cool. What other plays are kind of nifty? My sight read on Hydra Heteromycin is pretty nifty as well. I feel like that map is the most like accurate assessment of my skills in the game, in that I can play like relatively low BPM but weird-ish streams. That's like my best skill in that game. But broke a wall right below you? No, I didn't break it. I just didn't replace it so that I have the ability to break walls later. If that wasn't there, I would literally never be able to break the walls. Will I see my plays on YouTube? Well, the Honesty play is on my YouTube, actually. Along with me streaming, I think.
11 months.
Right, thank you for the Prime sub for 11 months. That is almost a Demonite badge, wow. Enjoy your cute angry dogs. I'll throw a Twitch for as long as you're subscribed. I appreciate it. Well, holy moly, that's a large number. Also, why are you on mobile, Cap? Mobile's bad. Mobile's a meme. Get on a computer. Anyway, I basically want to just like make a minecart track that's got 2 layers that I can interchangeably move between. I want to be able to move up and down at my discretion. So if I want to go up, I want to be able to just do that, which I can totally set that up, but I do need more minecart tracks. So we're kind of hard committing to this minecart thing. Despacito, yes, of course. Okay, so let's make 17 lead. Let's spend 7. And theoretically, I think this will be enough minecart tracks to do what I want to do. Yeah, the basic gist is that we'll have stuff like this. So we'll have little sections where I can move up or down in. And the defaults will be that I don't change direction. And if I hold the key... Oh, There we go. Okay, I'm figuring it out. Figuring out this mechanic that I've never used before. So put that there, and then this is officially bouncy. Okay. And now we extend this all the way. What's the first boss you intend to kill? Either Eye of Cthulhu or Skeletron. Not really sure yet. Why? Well, because you're doing school stuff. Understandable. Nice uptake. I'm proud. I just say if you play, I actually enjoyed getting. Nice of you. Okay, and then we're here, and I probably want to put up some torches. Vaguely where the other ones are. I don't really care. It's too precise. But yeah, this is the idea, is that we get this huge mobility option, and then, well, as long as I don't forget to bump this. And then, ultimately, I can use the Star Fury like this, and then if I feel the need to dodge up or down, I can just do that. And then I can set up a bunch of lines like that throughout the arena so that I have the ability to do that at more than one opportunity ever. Because then I can be like, hey, I'm up now. And that's the gist of what I want to attempt to do for the Eye of Cthulhu. Will it work? Can I try it? Yes. Will it be fun? Stop asking questions. Yeah, I can't. I would need Slime Rain, and I think I don't have enough health for Slime Rain to occur. Well, Shield of Cthulhu is incredibly useful for if you don't have Hermes boots. 100 APP, I respect it. Actually, God, nice you. Root attack is generally what I'm going for. I'm about to run out of wood, which is fine, because we'll just recollect this later. Really uptake, nice. Yeah, Heart Crystals are locked behind Skeletron. I'm stuck at 100 health until I kill Skeletron. This is basically regular expert mode. I just have some informational mods set up, like recipe browser and boss checklist. Dang it. Let's just do that. Problem solved. Okay. And now we set up the layer changing rails. It's a technical term. All right, this has already gone great. Did you, there you go. Boy, this is gonna be finicky. Hey, Svava, Kid Fast. Okay, so we want to do a little bit of this action. This action. Yep, that's fine. I want to give the correct rails priority, because if I give the wrong... Okay, there we go. I want to have the rails prioritize not changing, so that way I have to hold a key to make the decision to change. And then I guess the wisest thing to do would be to have the changes occur at generally the same spot. Then I'll have relatively even opportunities to change tracks. Okay, that's done. And then... Does that create a problem, actually? Oh god. I think it does. I think I need to not do what I did here. Hi, Flash. Does Broadcaster get unlimited channel points? No, I just happen to have 12 trillion. Yes, it does. Yeah, okay, it definitely needs to not be set up this way. That's kind of annoying, but I guess I get it. So let's break all the tracks down. Oh boy. This guy has ore. Only 10, but still ore. Okay. And a little bit of that situation. Cool. And then we want a block of separation on these guys. Or 2. Just, you know, generally the same area. It doesn't need to be perfect. Dang it. Okay. Cool. And then we want to do a little bit of that. A little bit of that. Cool. And now we have the option to drop down. And then if we go back over, we can go back up or not, or we could do this and go up and then we're going to do, if this doesn't work, something else. Okay. And so we want to put one there. I'm gonna move that torch over. Okay, that one's done. And then we want it to be... Oh, we also got to get that. Cool. And then we want a little bit of this. Oh god. Okay, we're fine. Cool. And good. And then... Cool and good. And we just want to repeat that throughout the whole structure. And that way, the end result is that we have an arena where we have mobility speed and the ability to swap between 2 platforms, mostly at will. But yeah. Yeah, we can get platinum armor if we farm slimes for 8 years. How does the dungeon guardian spawn? If I go underground, the dungeon guardian will spawn. Okay. Also need to get the lenses so we can actually remake the summon. I think we have enough now because there's some in storage, but yeah. We hammered all the things, right? Yeah, we're good. Oops. I wish it did not work like that. I understand why it does. I just wish it didn't. Okay, so there's that. Ugh. So it's just everything in the world except for trees and ores that are in a brick. There are some other exceptions like the temple, jungle grass, marble and granite biomes, but for the most part, yeah. Hey, Jukester. Get to fish for hardwood ores? Yes. I get to fish once Skeletron is dead, basically. If and when. I appreciate the if. The realism there. Harsh, but necessary, right? Like... That's the thing, I always, in the Drowned playthrough, I always told people, you know, like, if I decide that it's no longer feasible to continue the Drowned playthrough, I will stop it. And this playthrough is no exception either, but I think this playthrough should not be that bad. Like, obviously it's really rough right now, but once we get through this, it should become way easier up until post-Plantera, wherein it will become pretty bad again. So, you know. Look at it. It's coming together. Yeah, the mud is gone, but any mud that has grass on it has stayed so that the bulbs can spawn. That is the situation in the jungle right now. Also conveniently worked out to let me get a grappling hook with piranhas. Okay. So, bam. 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 Yeah, I could farm chlorophyte. Probably not going to, but I have the option available. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I'll leave Terraria up overnight one day with like a chlorophyte farm set up. You know what? Whatever. He can't reach me. I'm God. Okay. An elite equipment drop? Is that the one where you get... Yeah, you get the use item based upon the elite thing, right? I don't think I've ever seen one in my playthroughs. Good job and such. Oops, I fell. Okay. Slowly but surely. Getting things set up. We might need to craft more minecart rails. So I can maybe grab it. Yeah, corruption is gone. .01%. Wait, why? Are they even good? How'd you get all these minecart tracks? I crafted them. I had to be very wary about it, but I figured that it's probably one of the best things that I can invest my lead into. Honestly. Okay, so there. There. And then that. It's nice that I only have to hammer all of these one time instead of like a bunch. I'm falling behind on chat. I should have really evaluated how good the really power items are, because by the point I get them, I already have like a million other on-hit effects going off, so it's hard to tell how much work they're putting in. I see. They're very good. I think they just exist as a bit of an Easter egg. They should be good though. What is this even for? Fighting a boss, namely the Eye of Cthulhu. How expensive was this lead-wise? This cost me 12, I believe, of my 22. I think I started with. Okay. Torch. How dare. Is this gonna line up perfectly? There's no way. Ah! Oh, it was so close! That's sad. Okay. So I have to break this one down. Dang! One block to the right and it would have been perfect. On the bright side, it looks like I made exactly enough minecart tracks. Going to a hotel. Interesting. Well, you didn't miss much, Dogman, for what it's worth. That is the right spot, right? Yeah, okay. Hello? Why can I not break that? Hello? I don't understand, but that minecart track was like invincible. Nice zombie banner. Yeah, look at that. We had 8 minecart tracks to spare, so this just kind of worked out really nicely. Oops. Okay, we're not setting up hoiking. We're not that far gone yet. We'll get there. All right, and that should complete it. So now I can kind of show off what the idea of this arena is. So if I just am holding the key, nothing really happens. But if at any point in time I need to get above or below the Eye of Cthulhu, I just hold that associated key, and it'll bring me up. Though actually, hold on. Okay. Yeah. Cool. And if I really need to, I can like immediately drop back down, but that's a little bit awkward. I need to be proactive about how I decide to move. Dang uptake. Actually really cool. I hope it works. It's gonna be a lot less cool if it doesn't work. Dude, that star! Short-lived. Is this good for hook? Well, you can't really use your hook while you're in the minecart, because if you do, I mean, you'll kind of just fall. This is really designed with the idea that you will stay in the minecart. And I also have the option to jump, which I should keep in mind, because it is a good option. But if I jump over that, the fight is over. Oh, I can't jump if I... What the... I don't know what happened. I couldn't jump for a bit there. Yeah, my stairs can also go through minecarts, which is nice. If they couldn't, I would have screamed. Because I just spent a lot of time. You also just saw a small problem with this design, which is that it will not be super easy to hit my shots. Luckily, Eye of Cthulhu is kind of big, but the servants are going to be a bit of an issue. Can you jump from the lower ramps to the upper floor? No. Though I do think I can do that. Yeah, so if I decide to jump... Actually, wait. That might be a flaw. Oh, look at that. If I jump on the lower ramps, it actually forces me to go up. That's a little concerning. I'll just have to keep that in mind, I guess. If I'm jumping, I probably want to stay up. So it's not a huge deal, but... This is expert, yeah. This is why Chariot is good. This is why minecart arenas are good. Chariot is torture. I don't understand how Craftmark can force himself to do that, but... I guess he also did true melee, so... Okay. Anyway, we have 3 lenses. I believe we have some in storage just hanging out. Don't know how many. It's 4, so we can fight Eye of Cthulhu tomorrow. We'll see how it goes, I guess. The arena is hopefully gonna work out for us. Hey, Chars. Yeah, let's switch it was free for a bit. Too bad it's very unfree now, huh? Oh yeah, the world map is gonna look wicked goofy with all the arenas I'm making. You guys ready to do this again, by the way? Getting Beat Saber in 2 days? Nice to you. Here we go. Oh god, there's a copper coin crafting recipe. I'm mad. Dungeon World, Dungeon World. Also, that was interesting that I crafted some copper coins only to immediately lose some of them that I was holding. So that was cool. There we go. No more annoying recipe that I didn't want at all. Dungeon World. Okay. Got it. Just barely. Like, literally probably a frame before I died. Okay. There we go. Also, can we talk about how I have 2 black lenses already? Like, I guess I'll take it. But also, kind of a little bit goofy. I guess we can also start putting up banners here. I guess I can make sunglasses, that's true. I would be the first person to make them, like, ever. So, yeah. That'd be an option. Do it? Oh my god. Fine. I have exactly enough to make a chair. Okay, that's enough of that. So this is what our map is looking like nowadays. God, you can see that I stopped caring. Look at it. It's like a noodle that got just a little soggy halfway into it. Enjoy your dinner, Dogman. Oh, goodness gracious. This world is already, like, just, like, intimidating to look at. Everything's so dark. The rain has stopped. The world is dry once more. Yeah, generally, I guess my big concern with the minecart thing is that if I, like, body slam the Eye of Cthulhu, they're gonna have, like, none of my health left. So I have to be very particular about when I go up and down. Oh, what the? Okay, thank God I noticed that. I totally missed a thing here. There we go. Jeez. That would have been bad. Okay, I can just be like up and then... Yeah. I also need to be careful about not despawning Eye of Cthulhu, because now that I think about it, this might do that. It might be too big, which would be a hilarious problem to have. Rain is global across all Terraria copies. Everyone has rain at the same time, confirmed. I think we should be able to actually just bulldoze Servants of Cthulhu, because I think if you kill an enemy with the minecart damage, you don't take damage. And I'm pretty sure that we can kill the Servants of Cthulhu by just body slamming them. What is going on in chat? I'm, like, extremely confused. Roll with 100% health. Imagine having health. Surprisingly really satisfying. Oh yeah, I've seen it, and it's spicy. It is extremely spicy. Yeah, so we took damage to that slime because it has enough health to survive said thing. But I'm pretty sure we can kill Servants of Cthulhu with a minecart, so. And then it repeated. Ah, so you guys spammed. Gotcha. Pathetic. I'm hurt. I'm hurt by how well that works. Dang uptake. I wonder how hard it is to do the whole zigzag. Let's go. Okay, up, down, up. Oh, ooh, yeah. Whew. That is an exercise of the middle finger. No! Oh, now I need to drop back down. Hold on. Hold on. No! 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 Oh my god, it's so hard. Come on. Oh. Yes! That was so difficult. Oh my god. Goodness gracious. Cross with the opposite zigzag. God, that'd be a nightmare though. Hey, Sylvan. Was Paris Dungeon World? It looks interesting. The premise of a dungeon world is that the world is a dungeon. Crazy. Again. But yeah, everything is a dungeon with some very small exceptions, like jungle grass and the temple, so that I can fight Plantera and Golem. How many emotes is considered spam? Let's not get into that question. I feel like the only reason you're asking that is so you can spam as much as possible without getting timed out, which is not a great look. Yeah, I use my middle finger for both keys. Not a great look, Wargus. That's fair. All right, if you say so. How close are we to Eye of Cthulhu time? Getting there. You test the limits? You sure don't. Minecart jump over all the tips of triangles the rails form? You mean like that? It's not bad. How about this? Officer, this other person stole, so I also stole. They're the problem. Yeah, I mean, I respect it. Good plays, Uptake. Be careful you don't. Oh yeah, if I jump at the wrong moment, just a little, you know. Whee! Oh, that was a gold. I should probably go get that. With a little clank from the jumping minecart. It's pretty good, yeah. Did that guy actually steal my money? No! My meme! It wasn't supposed to have consequences. Dang it. Imagine having consequences for your actions. Okay, we still have most of our money. Oh, we could do that. Oh, hold on. Oh no, that was it. There we go. Literal hook legend, by the way. Yeah, I think my biggest worry is definitely the idea that we might despawn Eye of Cthulhu. This arena might just be too big. Can't have consequences if you don't do anything. True. At the moment, we're gonna fight Eye of Cthulhu, Zobin, but we definitely could use this arena in a future fight for some other boss. We'll see. I'm definitely gonna die trying. Hey, Kuben. That's fair, Chara. I have certainly been there. Alright, ready? Okay. Sabra, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Ready? Ready, chat? Ready? Ready? What? What? You can... Wait, what? You can put banners on staircases? Whoa! I didn't know that! Oh my god, that's crazy! Alright, well, Eye of Cthulhu. Okay, other way, other way, other way. Danger, danger. Here we go, test the arena. We're going up. Now we're going this way. Slow down a bit. Going up. Okay, that's bad. No, why did I slow down? See, that's why I don't like the slowdown mechanic. It's a little unintuitive to me. Because I kind of want to be able to slow down manually. Okay, I really need to get used to this. This is not going to be a do it once and you've got it sort of situation. Should have jumped there. Yeah, it looks like I can just bump through the servants. Yeah, absolutely. Cannot jump the eye, though. No, I meant to hit the up key. Okay. This is doable, though. This is an extremely doable fight. I can put banners on stairs and not lanterns, because Terraria is overwhelmingly positive. No, I'm not actually salivating. SMH, start salivating. Chat, if you're not salivating at my gameplay right now, I mean, do you even care? Oh my god. Why are there 3 zombies in the same spot? Jesus. Which was off cooldown too? Yeah, I was too focused on dodging. I knew it was about to be off cooldown, but I wanted to do that dodge before I used the potion. No, there's 3 deaths from Eye of Cthulhu. Worried about the period where we'll be constantly crazy charging? Yeah, imagine if he just perfectly aligns with my zigzaggy bars. Sorry, I'll start. Thank you, Zovan. I appreciate it. But yeah, no, this totally works. We can absolutely get a kill with this arena, and that will give us access to Shield of Cthulhu, which should make Skeletron therefore doable. So we kind of have a theoretical way to succeed here. Yeah, there's 3 total. Also, I did not know that you could just let go and take a stroll on Minecarts. I guess they're cooler than I gave them credit for. Whatever. Now, of course, we no longer have enough lenses to make another No longer have enough lenses to make another Eye of Cthulhu spawner, so we need to get our hands on those, which might take more than a single night. Hopefully it won't. I guess really what we want to do is not be here because the guide is here, so he's reducing spawn rates. Pretty sure at least. So we'll go over here actually, to the arena over yonder. What are the odds that 2 fallen stars in a row would fall on the little platform things? That seems unlikely. God, I am bad at aiming. Star Fury. Okay, so let's just put like 2 banners here. Let's make a thing that allows me to place banners. I know you can hammer the platforms, but I don't want to do that. Okay. Cool. This is why Chariot is good and fun? No! You are making the mistake of associating one positive aspect of the minecart with the entire idea of playing the game with a minecart. Go, play the entire game with a minecart. Report back with a score of how much fun you had on a scale of 0 to 0, because that's the only option. Get black lenses? Yeah, but I don't think you can use black lenses for the Eye of Cthulhu summon. Wow. Oh, I was about to say that Raincoat Zombies have crazy defense, but then I realized I don't have a banner for them. Does the lead minecart give more defense? I don't know if it's worth using the last with the lead, though. Yeah, I know it makes you a little bit faster, but I don't know about defense. Maybe an exact speed you could go to S with the eye while also not despawning it. I definitely want to, like, kind of modulate my speed while doing the fight. Because I think moving at 1 speed and forcing myself to stay that way is probably just going to restrict me too much. So I'm going to try and avoid that. Someone told the streamer they talk too much. Someone told me that in a YouTube video comment, I'm pretty sure. And I was like, dude, what? Hello? You talk too much on your YouTube channel that is exclusively about things that you do and create. I know Minecart gives more defense. Yeah, probably. Also, nice to you, Chara. Okay. Gives 8 defense, I see. Thinking negative fun, yes. Do I do that? Have fun. Minecart only challenge, here I come. Have fun with that. Stinger, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Alright, we're at 4. We need 2 more lenses. Scaling up to 7 at max speed. That's interesting and peculiar that it increases as you move faster. I don't know if I necessarily like it. Don't think regular minecart gives defense. Feels bad. Finally, Terraria. So no, I can usually tell who's around for Terraria and who's around for me. Yeah, somebody told me that I talk too much in my YouTube comments. I also got a comment today that was like, First of all, it was like, why are you dissing Code 2 so much on the weapons tier list? Oh, it's daytime. Yeah, we have to wait another night. And first of all, I'm pretty sure Code 2 is trash because you can just get the Amazon, unless I'm mistaken. Or you could just get the Amarok. I forget. Because I don't do yo-yo playthroughs. I had to rely on chat for yo-yo opinions. But not only did he say that, he then said, and there was people in your chat that said Code 2 was good too. So you're also just ignoring your viewers. And it's like, dude, I have to rank 500 weapons. Take a chill pill. I'm gonna miss some chat messages, okay? I'm not gonna sit there for 12 hours and read every single message in a stream with like 150 people while trying to rank 500 weapons. Get off your high horse. Here for SCP. Do not be afraid. I am the cure. Sir, I'll cure you later. You're sick. I'm the cure. Don't be afraid. God, I miss SCP. I never thought I'd say that, but I miss SCP, man. Played SCP. Oh, goodness gracious. Just like a list her. That's totally fine. I highly respect the lurking community that exists. Lurkers rise up, etc. I'm a little sad. I used to know the names of my lurkers. Nowadays, I can't say so much that I do because it's harder to keep track of it on the viewer list because the viewer list has a lot more names nowadays. Very subtle flexing, I know. So yeah, I used to know the names of all of my lurkers, but not so much anymore, which is, you know, unfortunate, but at the end of the day. You're just scared to talk? Aw, well, I'm glad you figured out how to get over that and chit-chat with us. Because there's very little to be intimidated about here if you're not a jerk. Yeah, Fortnite. Do not be afraid. I am the cure. You're sick. I'm the cure. We were early tomorrow. Go to a doctor so he checks everything is right with my jaw because I had an operation to remove stuck teeth. I hope that goes well, Tentaf. Get some rest for your doctor's appointment. I'll see you later. Unless something cool comes up. Dang. Not always cool. Still not sure whether I classify as a lurker or not. I mean, I think it's on a case-by-case basis. Some people are permanent lurkers and they can qualify, but besides that, I think it's case-by-case. See, people say they're sorry for lurking, but here's a little fun fact about streaming. One of the best feelings on the planet of any streamer ever is if somebody like donates or just sends a chat message or something and just says, hey, I've been watching your stream for like X amount of time, but I don't really like chatting much. Just wanted to say I appreciate your stuff. Blah, 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 blah. And it's like, oh, thank you. That's really cool of you. It's just something about it where it's like the lurker coming out of their shell to say something nice is just, it's very potent. I don't know what it is about it, but there's something very unique about it. Not to discount when other people say supportive stuff. It's always super amazing, right? Like, it's not exclusive to lurkers saying nice things, but you know, when a lurker comes out of lurk after some amount of time, it's always pretty nifty. There was I don't know if they watch me anymore. I think they I haven't seen their name around for a bit, so I kind of just assume they don't. But when I was not, before any of my stuff blew up or anything, there was a lurker in my chat who I saw pretty much all the time, and I was worried for a little bit that they were a bot account, but then I saw that they joined my Discord server, and I was like, oh, they're real. And they were there for like, I don't know, man, at least 8 months, and they chatted once, and it was to thank somebody for a gift sub. That's the only time I ever saw them chat, and I briefly was like, I mentioned to them that I was like, oh, hey, it's you. Oh my god. Because I had known them from the chat list for so long. I finally got to see them talk, and I was like, wow, dang, that's crazy. Do I use bow against the eye, or is it a sword only playthrough? In order to use a bow, I would need to use my lead or wood. A wood bow is not good enough. A lead bow might be good enough, but my lead is extremely limited. I have this much lead for now, so any lead that I use, I'm not getting back. So making a bow is a high-risk move that I really don't want to do. Back out yesterday's stream. No, yesterday's stream was alright. Didn't really make much progress, unfortunately, but that's okay. It's a-okay. But yeah, no, it's just a little thingamajig. I think most streamers would agree that, like, first of all lurkers are appreciated. If you find a streamer that doesn't appreciate lurkers, just bail. They're not... I don't mean to make huge generalizations, but if a streamer is mad at people for not chatting, it's pretty clear they're there to build artificially an environment to try and either get popular or make money or something of that variety, which, look, if people want to stream to make money and they push for that kind of stuff, whatever, that's fine. I'm not going to harp on them for it. But you need to be respectful within those boundaries, and demanding that people chat is not such. So if you do that as a streamer, stop it. It's not good. And you will be better off if you don't. Other streams, unless I think I can say something, either to start a discussion or just talk to a streamer or even somebody else in chat. I'm usually lurking unless the streamer I watch, I only really get to talk to them through their chat, in which case I use that as an opportunity to catch up with them. But besides that, I usually just lurk in streams. Care chat, but you chat anyway. Fair enough. Welcome back, Bright. I used to feel a little weird about chatting back when I was like 14 and just starting on Twitch because I didn't understand anything and I had to ask someone what Kappa meant, which was pretty cool. It's also a super annoying person, and I hate that iteration of myself, and I attempt to dissociate it in all ways possible. But yeah, there was a period of time where I was a little bit weird about chatting, but then I kind of broke out of my shell a little bit too hard, and then just got annoying. And now I just don't chat, really, ever. What are we doing now in game? We're waiting for nighttime so I can get the lenses to make an Eye of Cthulhu spawn, and then I'm gonna fight the Eye of Cthulhu. You take that seriously, 48? That's a meme. I'm not gonna actually be mad at someone for disliking Golem. Everyone dislikes Golem. I get super aggressive about it because I'm the only one defending him. He needs me. Just have nothing to talk about? That's fair. That's understandable. You can always jump in on other conversations though. That's... But I get the whole listening vibes. What's the current goal? You can do exclamation point donate to figure out what the current... Oh, unless... Okay, never mind. I don't think that's what you meant. What is Kappa anyways? Kappa is a sarcasm emote, though it rarely gets used nowadays. Kappa kind of stopped getting used when like LOL and PogChamp and Pepe emotes started becoming popular. Kappa used to be the most used emote on the website, though, by a landslide. Nowadays, I think it's like 5th or something. What's with the Taskbot videos on your YouTube? Well, they're not Taskbot videos because Taskbot is like a brand, but I did briefly try to do Undertale task stuff. And it was fun, but the workload of the project just didn't work out. Okay, thanks for the follow, I appreciate it. I think I finished a Ruins portion of the task, but yeah, I was working under like, I was not doing tool assisted, but more like time scale assisted. Hey, Becca King. Hectic Bad is the new Kappa. Yes, of course. Ouch, Sep. Dissing on the origin. I still love how inconsequential the origin story of Hectic Roar is, and yet how big of an impact it had. I do not need help. Right, thank you for that. I appreciate it. What was I saying? I was about to say words. Right, okay, Hectic Roar origin story. Yeah, no, someone sent me the GIF that it originates from, which is the follower alert and everything. You've seen it. And I was like, oh my god, this is so good. And I bookmarked it, and I never bookmark anything. Like, well, I didn't bookmark anything. Now I bookmark stuff. I literally made a bookmark folder for therapy stuff today. But at the time I didn't bookmark anything, especially not like just goofy stuff. And I decided, you know, this is so good, I'm gonna bookmark it just to send it to people later or something. And then one day I was like, hanging out my Discord when I was still like only on year 3 or something, I was streaming. And I was like, guys, should I make this pupper an emote? Like, should I crop this puppy and turn it into an emote? And everyone was like, yes. And I did. And listen, okay? You're all, okay, I'm gonna pause the game for a second so I can talk. Well, I don't have to pause the game. That's a little bit silly. Hi, Jans. You all diss Hectic Roar. If you talk to any OG Hectic stream watchers, you have no idea the amount of power Hectic Roar had. You're all spoiled because you have a full set of 16 emotes, I think, once we get the new one. You're all spoiled. You all think Hectic Roar has no uses because you didn't exist in the time where Hectic Roar was the emote. Because if you tried to, you could use Hectic Roar for almost any emotion available. You can use it when you're angry. You could use it when you're happy. You could use it when you're goofy. You could use it when you're being sarcastic. Literally, there's so many situations that Hectic Roar fit into. It was the perfect, I only have one emote slot. This is what the emote I'm gonna use. It was perfect. See, look, it works, Uptake. It is such a powerful emote. And you guys sit down and you're like, God, no one uses Hectic Roar. It's not even a good emote. Well, I don't know if anyone says that second part, but sometimes I feel like it's implied. And it's like, look, if you're spoiled with the new emote set, of course. But we didn't always have these emotes. And back when we didn't have these emotes, Hectic Roar, I had to remove Hectic Roar from my Discord server because people were using it too much. Like, it is a powerful emote. It's just that now we have the full emote set, so Hectic Roar doesn't have as much use. But yeah, that one decision to bookmark that image way back when has completely impacted like everything at this point, because like the whole quote unquote brand is Hectic Roar now. It's weird to think about. Some uptake, but Twitch is not that old, so it's really only the super OG stuff. Where's Hectic Lick? It is currently a emote reward for bits. It was removed from the sub slots because it was not really used much. And then when they rolled out the bit emote rewards, I decided to put it in there as an option for people to get, since I didn't have other emotes set up. Just not as good as all the other ones for specific emotions. That's what I mean, is that now that you have all the specific ones, you can pick and choose the exact emotion you want. But back when there was no specific ones, Hectic Roar was such a good emote because you could use it for anything. And that meant that having only one emote wasn't really that big of a restriction because you could just use Hectic Roar if you wanted to use an emote. What don't you understand about Hectic Bad, by the way? What's the new one gonna be? The new one's gonna be Hectic Pog. Hectic Lick is your favorite emote? Alright, I respect it. It's a good thing you got the bit badge. Okay, one more lens. Yeah, we're about to creep up on the it's been a year for some of you mark. Alright, cool. We probably have time to actually do the fight if I manage to craft it like in the first few tries. Because the Yaren video blew up, or started to blow up exactly like January 14th-ish of last year, I think was around when. And it's currently January of this year, so it's right around then. Okay, there is another silver coin thing. Dang, yeah, that's gonna be really annoying to do. Thank you!
I'm back, Uncle Hectic.
Uncle. Favorite Prime sub for 4 months! Enjoy cuting your dogs all throughout Twitch. Or as long as you try to appreciate it, I hope you're well. Thank you very much. Welcome back and such. Oh, it rhymed. Also, yeah, we'll probably get previews of the new emotes. I'll probably post the sketches that Flowers makes. Flowers is just a little busy right now, so. How'd I be if I died to Queen Bee? Queen Bee's not that bad. Frankly, I'm not sure I'm even gonna bother with Queen Bee on this playthrough. Dang, uptake. Big sad. Let's just do that. Unlucky. Remember clicking on the one under 4 hours and saw the one under 3 hours and wonder why YouTube highlighted the first one to me? You got the 4-hour one. Wow, that's rare. The 4-hour video does not really get recommended at all for some reason. But the Supreme Calamitous 4-hour video, YouTube loves that one. I don't really get it. It's kind of goofy. YouTube's like, yeah, if you want to kill a Yaren in 4 hours, who cares? But Escal in 4 hours? Sign me up even if there's a 3-hour video. Nice sprite. I did actually say Hectique. I'm pretty sure it's always pronounced Hectique correctly. So maybe I'm wrong. Wouldn't be the first time. I managed to click right in between the two of them. Hey, Chief Bozo. Hi, Shay. How is GDQ? One of them went out of the country for a week and didn't want to play when he came back. Oh, I'm sorry, Bacteria. Funny skeleton dungeon world. Yes. Good. Nice of you. We have a spicy arena set up. It's pretty fun. You're enjoying yourself? Nice of you. I haven't been watching the event. Have you done your run? Or do I still have a chance to watch it? Everybody recommended where the Drowned is. Interesting. The first episode of Drowned is a big one, but the other ones... Wow, I screwed that up really badly. The stupid coin recipes are really annoying. The other ones don't get thrown around quite as much, but episode 1 of Drowned, I don't know why it blew up so hard, but it sure did. Not doing a run this year? Oh, okay. I thought you were attending for a run. I didn't know you were just there. Gotcha. The All Bosses speedrun. All Bosses had a pretty brief but reasonable escapade and recommended. I think it has over 100k if I'm not mistaken. That's cute, Uptake. As Shay said, that is cute. Dang, man. Being bullied by the Guardians? A little bit. It's like 2 hours from my house. I don't have to fly or anything. Dang, nice. Drowned is pretty odd, but it does kind of appeal right away. Like, it's like you see the thumbnail and it's all underwater and it's like, oh, maybe that's something. But I didn't think it'd do that well. Like, I thought it might get 20,000 or something, but it got like 300,000. So, am I gonna get a decent game laptop with 350? I'm gonna pay some of the costs. 350 isn't my budget, it's just what I'm asking for as like a supplement to it. I did in fact get it, though I think we probably want to wait until next night to fight Eye of Cthulhu now. Oh god! Oh, we killed the guide! Not cool, Terraria. Not cool. Okay. I feel overwhelmingly negative. Shay, wanna see my cool arena? Look at me. Up key. Down key. Up key. Down key. Up key. Jump. Down key. Up key. Down key. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up. I don't want to talk about it. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Yes! I did build a minecart platform arena thingy. That's correct. Good silence for Seth, yes. Give him a grave? Okay. Seth dead! Okay, anyway. I got Guardian by spawn location. Aw. Kill any Guardians yet? Guardians. Dungeon Guardians? Not often. No. Ah! Ah! How does you hold up and down at the same time? Nothing. Which is kind of interesting. I wouldn't have expected that. That's karma? A little bit, yeah. I also really liked that, like, it maintained the velocity of the minecart. Like, let's do it with the zombie arm. They're both demonic, wow. Like, it zooms out, like... Pshoo! Should try Terraria Underhaul mod playthrough. Nope, I'm good. I didn't even make the scariness of a map. I used T-edit. And I just used the masking tool to replace certain blocks with dungeon tiles. That way I could be particular about what I got to keep and what I got to remove. And I also set it up so that there are cutoffs for different types of walls. Use the slime out glitch, nice. Proud. Like 6 stacks of bullets, nice. Can soon indeed destroy the universe for once? Soon, huh? I didn't know 250 years was soon, but I guess I've been revealed the truth. Could be like next Drown playthrough or just something for kicks and giggles. This is basically a Drowned sequel, I guess. It's definitely going on YouTube, so. The Minecart bouncing noise is pretty good, yeah. Good. Yeah, that's weird. Like, I can keep my velocity going, but if I hit spacebar... Whoa, wait. Oh, was I just hitting it too lightly? No, what? I don't understand this game. Kill my life savings a way to destroy the universe. Could you imagine how hard it would be to pull that off? Like with your amount of channel points, let's be generous and give you 50,000. You need to win. For every win, you double. So you get 100K, 200K, 400K, 800K, 1.6 million, 3.2 million, 6.4 million, 12.8 million, 25.8 million, 51.2 million, 102 million, whatever, 204 million, 408 million, 816 million, and then you'd be at 1.6 million. So you need to win 10 times in a row at maximum capacity, which is 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256. It's a one. Actually, it's a 1 in 1,000. 1,024. That's not as bad as I thought. You're assuming all the channel points would be gambled at once? Well, yeah. If you didn't, why are you bothering? Do you have any tips for you? Arrowstone is pretty good. If you get Arrowstone from Desert Scourge, that'll help a lot. It's actually really helpful as a mobility item. If you're fighting a Revengeance, get used to how the new dashes work, the horizontal ones. Because if you know when those are going to occur, it'll make it a lot easier for you. And other than that, just make sure that I would learn how to use your hook better. Because I think one of the best things you can do to make your Eye of Cthulhu fight easier is know how to hook turnaround. So like, you're moving really fast in this direction, then you do that. And then you immediately move the other direction. And it's like a dash, but not quite. I think that's the most important thing to learn for the Eye of Cthulhu fight. Really uptake. I mean, I quote-unquote know some of them from 2048. I played 2048 a lot. I think 8190... I forget if I ever got the 16,000 tile in 2048. I know I certainly, like, came close. I also played a game of 2048 with Undos where I managed to get the maximum possible board, which was pretty cool. Never got into 2048. 2048 was fun. It's not that complex. Like, once you know what to do, you just execute upon it. Update for over a year. Yeah, there's a few new things. Plans for other ways to spend channel points, Angry Doggos? Not right now. I don't really like the channel points as they exist currently. They kind of feel spammy and attention-seeky with all the Twitch implemented rewards, and I feel like doing other rewards, unless I made them really expensive, they'd be triggered too often and would kind of take up too much of the stream. I personally wished they had added a leaderboard, because that's what I think would be the ideal state for channel points for me, where people could use them as like a loyalty thing, where it's like, I've been in the stream for this much time and I have this many channel points. That way people who can't afford to financially support the stream can still like compete on there. Like, uptake doesn't drop gift subs every day or anything, but he'd be right at the top of the channel points leaderboard. Stuck on Death with Astrum Deus and I despise life. Aw. Understandable. Deus is not very easy. 44.6. I thought I was being generous by putting you at 50. 9.4. I respect it. 9.5. Ooh. Power play. Alright, guys. Am I going to beat Eye of Cthulhu on this round? Stay tuned for more details. 17k is still pretty good. All things considered. 27, not bad. Hectic Cole. Ah, goodness gracious. 19K, 16.8. Yeah, see, this is what I want. I want there to be like a leaderboard for people to show off how many channel points they have. That's what I wanted. I didn't get it. That's fine. Whatever. Thanks, Twitch. Thank you, Snake Owner. Then I give subs every day, but I've given at least 1 sub on average every day for the whole decade. Dang, you're right. That's crazy. Like, I can't remember how badly I sent out after I read it over. It happens. Happens to the best of us. You've died the first 3 times? Nah, this first try, for sure. Maybe like 2 weeks because holidays, so I couldn't catch stream. Lame. Heckin' internet, man. It's okay, you're not alone. Color, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Uptake horribly misread something Sama said recently. Yeah, I shouldn't be so satisfied still just rolling back and forth on this track, but I definitely am. Like, lost my position on the keys. This is deceptively hard to do. Man. I want to do 2 in a row. Like, we did 1, now I want to do 2 in a row. Alright, good start. I have not, Chief Bozo. Yes. Oh, dang. Fire soundtrack or Minecraft soundtrack? I like Minecraft soundtrack better because I prefer lower energy stuff. Man Scribblio match? You do whatever you want to do, Kid Kong. Try this with Minecart later? Oh god, that's gonna be not easy. What you doing? I'm riding back and forth on a Minecart, waiting for nighttime. Yes or no question? Says you. Is it realm sub only? It's supporter only. So if you're VIP, you get to stay on the realm. I actually really should stop bumping into things because I'm like almost at half health and it's gonna start becoming nighttime soonish. Da, da, ba, da, ba, da, da. Meow, meow. Then I cracked up for legit like 2 minutes, couldn't breathe. I respect it. It's very entertaining. Yep, that's, you know, it's try for you. Campfire for the fight. I have nowhere to put it right now. Also, I can't actually make it. Oh, I have 2 on me, and I have 4 platforms, which is not actually enough. I need 6 platforms, but we could put one in the center, I guess. Welcome back from the star, Arcade. Oh, that's right. Oops. Campfire. Safety hazard. You should make a watch to swap on for this kind of thing? No, I really shouldn't. I have 10 lead on me, and getting any more is close to impossible. So, spending it on anything other than absolute necessities is a really bad idea for me. Smate Tigers, what did you miss? Probably not much. I'm actually kind of hungry. But I do have a Subway footlong next to me. I'm gonna not eat that because it's gonna be probably loud and bad. This is fine, Kane. You're not obligated to sub. No, this is going on YouTube. I said the opposite of that thing. No boss fights yet? We did do one Eye of Cthulhu boss fight today. We're about to do another, and we might actually win. Oh yeah, and a lead watch isn't a thing, that's right. For some godforsaken reason. Do you get ads? I don't quite understand the question. Do I get ads on websites if I'm not ad blocking? Do I get ads? Do I put ads on my YouTube videos? Yes. Do I put ads on my stream? No. There are pre-roll ads that get added, but I don't add any additional ads during the stream. Why sub money has to exist? Money's pretty dumb. I was a little worried about how much it would cost to do therapy stuff, but I think it should be fine. I don't think it'll be that big of a deal. And at the end of the day, like it's still worth it, even if it's expensive. Storyteller, you're bumping back and forth for no reason. Did you just say for no reason? I'm sorry. So, you want to say it to my face? No reason. All right. Uptake ban Yoda rocks. All right. Uptake unban Yoda rocks. Thank you. Done. It's therapy time with Heck. Basically, yeah. Is the walls blocking the sky and all the natural light? Yeah, it's kind of a coincidence that the two Terraria challenges I did both made the game incredibly dark. It's for fun. Fun and joy. And other similar activities. Alright, it's almost time. We're also kind of running low on health potions, so I need to be weary about that, actually. Can you fight mutant? Nah, I'm good. Terry was telling me to do a mutant fight, and I was like, no! Make the config possible to use, and then I'll do mutant. Apparently it's difficult to set up a toggle all feature for the config, which is why it doesn't exist. I don't know, I might go back to that someday, but it's not on my priorities list right now. Yeah, health potions are very limited for the time being, so I've been trying to avoid using them unless absolutely necessary and during boss fights. Okay. Could this guy, maybe get the heck out of here? This is an awful start to this fight. There's a zombie down there now, too? Oh god, I clicked out of the window. No, and I missed the freaking... Oh god. Made it? Oh god, no, the stupid slowdown thing. That's why I don't like it. That's why I don't like the weird, like, it flips your controls, because it messes with me when I want to sometimes turn around. As the keys get swapped around. Oh, that was nasty. And again, we really don't have to care about the Servants of Cthulhu, like, at all. Because we can just run into them with a minecart and they'll die. Kind of like that. There! Oh, it happened again! I think I'm gonna lose the attempt because of it too. That's what really sucks. Ooh, no. No, it... Oh! And it confused all the mods? Jeez, that must be a new stream if that confused the mods. That's like one of the oldest tricks in the book. This is expert, yeah. I dropped some frames. Hey, it seems like chaos. Thank you. I will need it. Especially after that situation. Yeah, no, I really need to get used to the weird mechanic where the, like, you don't have to... Because, okay, the problem I'm having, in case people aren't aware, when you bump off of a rail, holding right will keep you going left. And holding left, like, whatever direction you were holding will keep working for the direction you're going. So I don't know when I've let go or not, and sometimes I accidentally start slowing down when I mean to keep my speed. Hey, sheep stands. Try combining arenas? No. The minecart arena is infinitely better than the not minecart arena. Do dungeon mobs spawn everywhere? Well, they'll spawn underground once I go underground after Skeletron is dead, but right now it's just the dungeon guardian. That was more drop frames, yeah. I'll keep my eye on it. We'll see. Yeah, no, dungeon doesn't qualify as a biome unless you are at least underground. So, uh-oh, there's more. Weird. It's also being extremely spotty. Normally, drop frames happen for like 10 to 15 seconds and then stop, but for this one, it seems to be happening for just like 2 seconds. Which is weird. Spawn on top of the dungeon? Yeah. Which is generally not what you want to do. Just as a typical rule of thumb. So we have 2 lenses. We need 4 more, which is like a few. We dropped more frames. I'm starting to get worried. I would like to not drop frames all the time, thank you. Okay. Bonk, bonk. Bonk, 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 bonk. Etc. Gimme. Maybe the cupcake melon. Slime Rancher slice faces. That's very fair. God, there still might be actually like a plush available of the Lucky Slime on their like merchandise shop store thing, and it took a lot of willpower to not buy it. Took a lot of willpower to not buy it, but I gotta try and avoid spending like that. Well, unless it's food, in which case I'll do it all the time because I'm an idiot. Oh, goodness gracious. It's okay. I mean, as much as it sucks that we lost, like, it's pretty clear that we can win. And that's really all I'm concerned with right now, is finding ways that we can win. Doesn't need to happen quickly, we just need to have the ability to do so. Their Dedicated Games got plans to stream anything else? Well, I've been streaming Baba a lot, as I'm sure you're probably aware. There are... Spelunky 2 is going to come out, as I always say when people ask this question, and that's going to be a huge deal for me. Or a pillow cushion thing. That's true, it's a pillow, yeah. There's always stuff like Risk of Rain 2 that's around as well. Always chance for an Osu stream here and there. But generally I kind of just want to play video games. I'm not too particular about it. Kind of off the cuff. I might start doing like more polls just to asking people to suggest games. I don't do them too often because most of the time I don't actually take the suggestions because I'm very picky. I'm extremely picky about what I do on my stream. Which it might not seem like it because I'm kind of very laid back about when I choose to do certain games and junk, but like it's really like meeting the requirements and then I'll pick from a set of required games basically. Though what might come as a surprise to some people if they've heard me talk about the game before is that one game that I've been getting an increased interest in playing is actually Getting Over It. I might want to do Getting Over It at some point. Maybe I'll do it as like a donation goal, but I also don't know if I want to, because I'm going to be honest, I feel like that game is not as hard as people make it out to be. Finally, read to produce plushes with the doggo. Soliani, I've been on record, I think on a clip as well, that if I ever merchandise plushes of the Angry Pupper, that I have succeeded as a streamer. Like that's when I know that I've made it. So I would love to someday. I don't think it's gonna happen for a very long time, but someday that would be literally the greatest thing of all time. Already succeeded? Have I? Has someone made a Hectic Roar plush and I didn't know? Shovel Knight campaigns, you haven't played them yet? I have bad news. I actually don't like Shovel Knight. I didn't really enjoy Shovel Knight that much. Jump King is like what... Jump King to me is what Getting Over It was advertised to be. I don't know if you're a good story. What's the whole deal with Getting Over It? Was the controls. The reason I was on record as not liking Getting Over It was because instead of it just being the game that was frustrating, it was like there was the annoying narrator where it was like doing quotes and silly music, and it's just like, oh gosh, you fell. Oh, that's so sad for you. Oh. 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 It's like, that's so cute and quirky. Shut up. This is a boring way of doing frustration. It felt artificial to me. I don't know. Is it really made to be frustrating? Yeah, but that's a boring way of doing it. Like, make me frustrated because I'm bad at your game. Jump King is a prime example of the fact that you really don't need an annoying narrator to make that work. I'm not saying it doesn't work, Kane. It does annoy you, but I think it's a low effort way of annoying people. I think there are better ways to pull it off. That's all I'm saying. But I did recently feel like kind of playing the game, and I might do it at some point. We'll see. I'm not sure. Haven't quite convinced myself yet, but it's on the brain. Like crashing and losing all progress? Yeah. Dude, that blue slime was king of the world for a moment. Dang, man. What a guy. There's no other grinding video game? Yeah, but I think if they focus less on the narrator-y stuff, they could have changed that. Could have been Jump King, right? Get to the end of the game, just force crashes. Yes. You have to do it a second time to actually win. I don't know if I'll ever play Jump King. I don't know. I don't think it would be fun to watch me play rage games because I just, when I get mad, it's kind of boring. Like, unless I play it up as a meme, which I sometimes do, but like on a game that's built to be frustrating, I feel like if I'm playing it up, it's kind of just fake and boring. You know? It's like the quandary of frustrating games. You have a channel? I've heard of you before. A YouTube channel? Yes. Have you seen a Calamity speedrun or an underwater playthrough of Terraria or perhaps a tier list of Terraria? Because one of those three things is probably what you know me from. Meet some stuff and eat food and stuff. Have fun, right? See you later. Cheap Buzzard, thank you for the bits. You like Jump King despite being bad at it? That's fair. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. God, it's a little intimidating after all this time of it building up to finally be on the precipice of getting moved out. Like I mentioned earlier, I think technically I could move out as early as like Thursday or Friday. I think I'm gonna wait until probably next week at least, and might wait a little bit longer just to make sure I can sort everything that I want to out, since there's a lot of other factors that I still am a little bit uncertain on. But we're almost there, and once we get there, we're gonna start doing more streams and junk, and like it's gonna be cool and junk, and like you're gonna be like, whoa, hi Hectic for 6 hours, not 3. I don't know if I'll do 6. The more I think about it, the more I think 6 is too much. I think 5 is gonna be like the balance I try to strike, or 4 to 5 at least. The pixel style and how the world is made, yeah. I think it's just yes. All right, moving forward sounds super daunting. I've moved from the place I'm currently in and back. In January of last year, I temporarily moved out from this place to stay with some friends up in Canada for reasons that are a little too complicated to bother explaining right now. That was also pretty much exactly when stuff blew up for me, so most of you started watching my stream when that happened, and you were aware that I was going to be moving back in July, which I did, and I was planning on getting moved back out in October. So that went pretty well. And now I'm gonna be actually moving out, and this time I won't have any roommates, which is part of the intimidation factor, is that it's less gonna be like, hey, could you like go get stuff since I don't have a car? It's gonna be, all the onus is gonna be on me, and I'm gonna forget to do things, I'm sure, so. I can do 5 front flip and at the same time 4 back flips. Can I have your autograph? Like, I'm kind of profusely blushing, actually. That's really attractive. Anyway, I just play the exclamation point dungeon. It's a dungeon world. Still live with my own parents, so when I move out, I'll be on my own. Yeah. Well, you could get a roommate if you wanted to. There's nothing stopping you. You'll get there, I guess. Like, terrifying for me if I want to buy a space. Well, you know, you always have your parents to help you out. There's this like mentality that you have to kind of break when you move out, where it's like, God, I'm officially alone, and it's like, no, you still have people that can help you, and if you forget something, you know, Like, worst case scenario, you don't eat food for a day, right? It's not that bad. You can talk to people and be like, hey, is there anything that, like, I might want to make sure I remember to do? Marvel, for first time, any tips or tricks to know for Calamity and Thorium? Well, first of all, playing them both at the same time is not necessarily the best idea, but I'm not going to stop you. You can feel free to do it. For Calamity and Thorium, the wiki are your friends. Don't be afraid to experiment with stuff. Part of the joy of exploring new content mods is discovery. So just messing around with weapons and trying to make something that looks cool is always a decent idea. You probably want to restrict yourself to a class because there's so much stuff that if you do all class, you'll be overwhelmed pretty quickly because there's so many options. So just do that. Don't be afraid to die. Dying is okay, especially with Calamity if you're doing Revengeance or Death mode. It's kind of just an expectation that you're going to die and you'll have to figure out the bosses and everything. Looks like it has a unicorn horn. That's a kind of floppy and rather... I feel uncomfortable saying this. It's kind of it's not a very small horn. Anyway, are we back on the Eye of Cthulhu? Wait, no, we're waiting for Night to get lenses, which we will then try and kill Eye of Cthulhu with. Taxes. Big Bard against Calamity, nice of you. Hey, Bird. Living on your own, which is an interesting prospect. Also, taxes this, and adulting is awful. I mean, you know, taxes suck, but you can get your parents' help for that. Adulting is awful. Pretty accurate, yeah. Pretty accurate. Ugh. Nice but not funny. No, probably not. Just actively having bad DPS at all times is probably not the best feeling in the world. Good Scaligum drops and such. These doing tasks really makes it annoying and sometimes complicated for seemingly no reason. Probably, yeah. Someone confirm, okay. The Black Midi weapon concept, it is very silly. I defeated the 100th blue slime, wow. Hey, destroy RNG spawn twice on the same night to stuff like that happen to anyone else. You're playing death mode, right? Because that would probably do it. Have you played Stardew Valley? I love it. Yeah, I played Stardew Valley. I kind of got extremely mega burned out on it when I tried to 100% it because the artifacts sucked when I tried it. I think they're better now, but when I played through, trying to get every artifact was literally just torture. So that burned me out on it pretty hard, but Stardew is a very good game. Very good. It's your first time dealing with Calamity? Dang. Yes, then yeah, that's that. Death mode has extra random spawns, which can overlap vanilla random spawns, I'm pretty sure. What is the series you are most proud of? I don't actually have any completed series other than Drowned. So Drowned. By default. Unless you want to count the tier list series, which... they're both very different beasts. If you count speedruns as a series, that could be it too. I'd probably say Drowned though. I feel like Drowned was the most effort to complete. Of all of the things that I did. The speedruns certainly took a lot of time, but I'm gonna be honest with you, it was not particularly difficult to get the times that I did. Are taxes apply when you buy stuff? Yes, but not every... Okay, so there's a difference between income tax and like property tax, and then the tax you're referring to, which the name is eluding me right now. But there are multiple forms of taxes, and the taxes that you have to fill out at the end of each year are generally based upon like your revenue, not purchases that you make. Oh, they.
Wow, mini month hectic spy.
Nice destruction of the cup, by the way. Thank you for the tier 1 sub for 16 months. That is many months. That is correct. Appreciate you guys out there on Twitch for as long as you're subscribed. Appreciate it. Hope you're swell. Nice Demonite badge and junk. It's pretty spicy. Don't know, like less than 1% drop rate from the little worms in the ground. Yeah, it's obnoxious. See you in 3 hours. Joke, I'm still here. Understandable. Still currently watching Drowned. I wish you the best of luck. Drowned is long. I think one of my favorite parts of Drowned, honestly, is the Poulter fight. That was pretty spicy. I was very happy with that fight. I think it literally is 14 minutes or something. What did you miss today? Not much. We're just trying to kill Eye of Cthulhu. We have a little fancy-dancy minecart track arena set up here. It's good enough for us to kill Eye of Cthulhu, but we do need to get a little lucky. Just a little bit. It is probably still the best badge. Cobalt's definitely competing though. I think Cobalt is a little too saturated. Excuse me while I flex my existence off. But yeah. Oh, Pinky! Oh my god! Pinky! Yeah. I wish I was pretty in pink. The Drowned from Minecraft. I actually did briefly start up a Drowned Minecraft playthrough, and what do you know? It was extremely boring. That sucked. I'm still sad Drowned Minecraft was so lame. Maybe Kid Kong, I don't know. Cobalt is 24 months. No, that's a lie. 30 months.
Well, 9 months. Hectico W-O. Hectico W-O.
Nice. Thank you for the tier 1 sub for 9 months. Enjoy getting out there on Twitch for as long as you're subscribed and your fancy dancy shiny gold badge. It's yellow, it's cool, it's good. Wow. Hot dang. Badge upgrade. They said piggy for a second and I was mega confused. I mean, I'm pretty sure I could get a piggy. Eventually. Wait, no, it's not Calamity. Just kidding. Haha. First of all, day theme in Terraria was better. Makes you die inside after hitting it so many times. Yeah, that's fair. It's just one of those things where the Terraria day theme is 10 years old. As opposed to like the Moonlord theme, which is only like 3 years old. You think it's harder than Drowned so far? I think the early game of Drowned was probably easier than this. More tedious, but easier. This playthrough is hard right now. Drowned was tedious. I think that's the important distinction to make. Though this is also pretty tedious, for what it's worth. Have you tried to be pretty in pink? I actually only own 1 pink garment. And it was a gift from Kenzie, so... That might change, though. We'll see. I think at least at some point in my life I'm gonna have pink pajama bottoms, and they will be my life force. Alright, on PC, since I've been playing on console at first, where I spawn out of Skylake. Nice. Proud. Couldn't you have just used a shield to block tridents? Yeah, and I did. Ooh, I don't understand the question. What did that have to do with anything? You love gold? Gold is pretty cool. Early Drowned, you can actually go underground. It was just difficult. Here we cannot. Yes, I agree. I had options in Drowned. They were just tedious. I don't have options in this playthrough. That makes it difficult. I played Forager? Yes. The new update is awful. The void area is so bad. I still like the game, but man. It really did not meet my expectations with the whole void thing. And dealing 100 damage in pre-hard mode is pretty cool. Why are you just standing around? Because I have to get lenses to summon the boss that I'm trying to fight? I'm sorry. I will cheat them in next time. My content is not fast-paced enough. Okay. If we can craft this in the first few tries, kind of like last time, I'll fight the Eye of Cthulhu this night. But if not, I really don't want to risk the eye just disappearing in the middle of a fight. So... you continue this playthrough. I will kill Eye of Cthulhu, and then I'll kill a Skeletron, probably. Unlucky. Oh, I forgot to put away the gold. Driving game off like that? Oh, okay. Then yes, I agree. That's chased enough for me. Excellent. Very odd the stars break on platforms. Yeah, you'd think they'd be strong enough, but no. So the fishing accessories like frog legs? No, I can't. Because I can't get the merchant until Skeletron's dead. Because I can't make houses. That's the thing about this playthrough is that, like... And I talked about it with my mods beforehand, right? Like, before I revealed the playthrough, I talked about it with people in my mod chat. And this is exactly what happened, just over and over again. One of the mods would be like, well, you could do this, and I'd be like, no, for this reason. And I'd be like, oh, well, you could do this, and they'd be like, no, for this reason. And they're like, oh, you could do this, and I'd be like, no, for this reason. That should be the name of the playthrough, no, for this reason. So, like, boost, run fast, and class, jump more. Yeah, it'll be pretty great. It'll be pretty great when I can actually exist in any capacity. Also, that's a third black lens. Dungeon balls were eligible for NPC houses. I think if you replace them yourself, they're fine, but actual real dungeon walls that are unsafe and spawn enemies are not acceptable. But everything sucks until you beat Skeletron. And also dungeon enemies are going to be everywhere. That too. Alright, I think if we don't get it on this try, we're going to wait until the next night to fight Eye of Cthulhu, unfortunately. Gaming. Do a summary playthrough Calamity or one of the other classes? Summoner's pretty fun, go for it. Are you going to do anything underground? By doing it briefly, like I just did. Alright, and then let's quickly get in the arena. Alright, here we go. I have Cthulhu round something or other. Oh god, bad start, bad start, bad start. Really bad start! Oh, that sucks. I thought it was on the right, not the left. That's my fault, though. It's entirely my fault for assuming that. All right, that was a little bit spicy. Ooh, okay, that was close. Ooh, not good. Our potion's on or off cooldown. We got a heart from that eyeball. Ooh, don't do the thing. Ooh, this is kind of lined up nicely. I like the timing here. We might have like a free win on our hands, actually, just with how this lined up. One down. Oh, the first of many. And now, yes! A form of horizontal mobility that is not a grapple hook. What a world we live in. Holy moly. All right, cool. Anyway, let me catch up on chat real fast, because that took a while. Ah, you're some. Hold on, I'll get to that in a moment. I already have sunglasses, by the way. Oh, goodness gracious. Quit trying to start Stardew Valley doesn't mean I'll stop watching this amazing game, though. It's, overwhelmingly positive. Good luck with that, Kid Cog. Do it, bird. Ugh. HDQ has a Terraria speedrun in about 2 hours. Oh, is Badger on soon? Nice of you. Hi, Jack. Thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate it. Enjoy hearing you always all through Twitch. For as long as you're subscribed, I hope you're swell. Thank you. Sorry, I had to catch up on chat. Fell behind a bit there. But yeah, there we go. We now have Dash. And we also have some Demonite to work with, which I guess we're just going to turn into a Demon Bow. I don't really think anything else is going to be super... What? What's wrong with this guy? Oh, he's gone. Wow, I cut that really close. I didn't realize how close daytime was. Okay. Oh. Yeah, Guide is dead until Skeletron is back, so... Rip Seth. Do you follow any sports? I do not, actually. I'm not a very sporty guy. Oh, goodness gracious. All right, sick. So, Eye of Cthulhu is dead. We have almost managed to use all 5 of our accessory slots, so that's cool. And yeah, so with Eye of Cthulhu dead, I mean, okay, so this is interesting. No, we can't do Queen Bee. I'm thinking Calamity Planetoids, which we don't have access to. So Queen Bee's off the table, which means really our only option is Skeletron. So yeah, we literally have to kill Skeletron. That's our only option. Every other option just doesn't work for one reason or another. King Slime, I can't get rubies, and he doesn't spawn on dungeon tiles. Eater of Worlds will despawn instantly because there's no corruption blocks. Queen Bee is underground. Skeletron is an option I can actually take, and Wall of Flesh is underground. So I can literally only do Skeletron. How you beat Skeletron? Patience, mostly. I beg your pardon? Yoda? Okay. So, that means we need to start prepping for Skeletron. I could tear down this arena. I kind of don't want to. I'm trying to think of, like, what we might want to use lead for. Because I don't think there's really honestly that much that's worth bothering. Yeah. Like, we could get armor. We could make the minecart. We could make more tracks, basically. That's the situation we find ourselves with. The dash and slightly more defense Skeletron is done for. I guess I could try it without a minecart, right? Like, there's nothing stopping me from doing that other than the fact that it's daytime right now. And just see how it goes. Like, big tests in school. I think that's a local term, or like a country terminology that's not a thing in America. At least I'm pretty sure. Can you fight the Eye again? Yeah, I can fight Eye of Cthulhu again if I want to. Wouldn't even necessarily need the minecart anymore, now that I have a dash. We don't really need a lot of loot, since really we're just making like the demon bow probably, if anything. Okay. Parkour! Parkour! There's the wall change. Ow. Rude. That's one upside to the dungeon playthrough, is that there's no ice water anymore, because there's no ice. How do you get arrows? You don't. You can get them from pin cushion zombies, and that's it. Which basically equates to not getting arrows. You can also get them from chests, but that's finite. That's where I got my 300 or so, was just from chests and zombies. All right, here we are. And here is our super jank arena for Skeletron. Which I may want to tear down again. Because now that we have a dash, I'm not sure if the staircases are the way to go anymore. Hello, old man, it's been a while. How are you? Hope you're doing fine and cursed. As you should. Dungeon World looks fun. It's something. Yeah, once Skeletron is dead, I can get it from the merchant. How do you get stone? My only option to get stone is from moss blocks underground or from floating islands, because floating islands are not converted. I left that there as a just in case I need stone or dirt kind of situation. I don't think I do, but if I do need them, I left them there just in case. What are our things looking like? Movement speed, crit strike, movement speed, defense. Cool. Are there shadow orbs just underground and inaccessible till Skeletor is dead? There are shadow orbs, yeah. You can see one right there. Technically, they are accessible. You could use bombs to blow them up, but would not be easy. That is an option, though. I could theoretically find bombs somehow. I think if I got a good chest, they could have bombs. Destroy a shadow orb and then get meteorite stuff. There's definitely keystones. You take one big test for each different core subject, like math, English, bio, and history. You don't have to take them for the rest of high school if you pass. Tells the government people are dumb. Weird. We don't have that up here. In the Midwest. At least as far as I understand. Alright, if you'll excuse me for one moment. I'm gonna walk inside, close the door for privacy, and I'm gonna grab a drink real fast, because I am the big thirst. Searching for more floating islands an option? Yes. But I'm not gonna do it, because I don't really need what floating islands have to offer at this point. Because I got Starfury already, so. I've returned. Like to find the lunatic when you gotta need it? I know where they'll be. They're gonna be right here. Ugh. Blue would be good. Blue would be alright, I guess. Name the water brand? You think I got water. Of course I did. I'm very healthy. Satiated. Dude, freaking... one of my favorite things about school was that they taught us the word satiate. And I used it in a conversation with somebody, and he was, I think, an English major in college, and he's like, do you mean sate? And I was like, no, I mean satiate. And he's like, that's an archaic term, just say sate. It means the same thing. And I was like, what? So I looked it up, and yeah, satiate is just a longer version of the word sate, and is an archaic term that is not really used anymore, but apparently schools are teaching it. Because I don't know, they want us to be pretentious or something? Drinking Mountain Dew right now, heck, it's okay. I would never drink Mountain Dew Voltage on stream. That would not happen. Unless Mountain Dew wanted to sponsor me, in which case, God, I would love to tell you all about this blue drink that I'm consuming. It's tasty. Water exists, but I cannot fish until Skeletron is dead. Can't make any houses with dungeon background. It's more full, I see. It's the best soda. Code Red is better, but Voltage is a close second. You're an archaic term, that's unrelated but true. Just drinking water in a can. Carbonated water. Ugh, it's disgusting. Carbonated water is awful. Who would have thought that putting air into water would make it bad? What about Whiteout? Whiteout's up there. It's very much in the good category. I think Game Fuel puts it out top 3 though. Game Fuel might be my third favorite, which I kind of hate because its branding is super annoying, but you know. Water cartons, nice, Sue. How can you make houses after beating Skelly? Beating Skeletron makes dungeon walls destroyable with any hammer. And I have created a gap here to allow me to do such. Once that does happen, that way I can actually make NPC houses. And I did this specifically because the guide could die, and he did on this playthrough. I didn't want to get soft locked because the guide died, so. Charlie, thanks for following, I appreciate it. That's why that's there, is so I can respawn the guide, namely, and so I can get other NPCs as a result. I do Bob, Blast is the best soda on planet Earth. Baja is a wild card. Turtle Girl, thanks for the follow. Baja is a wild card because it's not super available everywhere. Like, it's still kind of half available. But it is very good. Which Game Fuel? It's not the energy drink one. It's literally the flavor Game Fuel. It's an orange one that was temporarily available. Are you finding Skelly now or soon? Yes, I'm finding Skelly in just a moment. Allergies, thanks for the follow. Real Diet Dr. Pepper, thank you for the Prime sub. Chat, slow down! What does Destroy the Universe thing do that costs $1 billion cut angry dogs? I'm scared. It destroys the universe. That's about 25 questions on that. Real Diet Dr. Pepper, thank you for Prime sub. I appreciate it. Enjoy your cute angry dogs all through Twitch for as long as you're subscribed. I hope you're so. Thank you. Goodness gracious. I appreciate it. Particularly shady gas stations, yes. But yeah, Baja is definitely pretty good. I think I'd be sued if I said otherwise. No. How big do you think the universe is? About a universe size worth. Which is like at least a couple miles. Let's combine them all together. Even if you all combine it together, it would take a really long time. Like let's be generous and say my average viewer count is 50. And everyone is constantly gaining the maximum amount of points possible. it would take, yeah, it would take 5 years for all of chat to collectively get enough points. And that's 5 years of me being live, not 5 years of real time. And given that I stream currently an average of 3 hours, let's be generous and say 4 hours. That would be, it'd be 5 years times 6. So it'd be 30 years in real time before the collective of chat could get enough. How about the multiverse? It's like a couple of those. I can advocate for Baja. Mellow. What was this, by the way? Armored. I'll take it, honestly. Like, I have 8 defense without it. Now I have 11. I'm down with that. $1,500 for one person? Yeah, if we're talking in actual streaming days. It takes 250 years just about for a non-stop stream and one person to get 1 billion points. No wooden armor? I have cactus armor. Thinks we won't get the points. We'll see. We'll see, chat. So confident. I wonder if it'd be wise to like find the cutoff point for the Dungeon Guardian and just like kind of try and skim caves. I feel like it's probably not worth doing, but I don't know. Maybe. Let's stand like right here. This is a kind of nice place to be because then I might not get slapped immediately, but I probably will. What are the points for it? You can use them to redeem rewards like Destroy Universe, and that's it. There are no other rewards. It's just that one. Dude, I've dropped exactly 1,499 frames this stream. That's so unsatisfying. Can I drop another frame? Just one? Please? Please? Just a quick little... That was louder than I wanted it to be. Oops. Oops. My bad. Drop 2 frames, I'd cry. Bob Marley tea that had melatonin in it. That sounds kind of sketchy. Oh, hey, look, it's Skeletron time. You know, this is still very not there. Yeah, no, we're probably gonna need minecarts for that. Ugh. Like the lack of rewards, we can flex our points. Likewise. Is sleeping on the computer? Aw, I'm jealous. I'm thinking about getting a cat. Not sure. Skeletron is the worst unprepared. He's pretty not fun, yeah. 100 isn't that bad. Do it, we need cat stream? Yes. 24,000 points if you multiply that by 7. If streamer do, would have 168,000. No, you get way more points than that. I'm pretty sure. Wait, oh, hold on. You mean per week? Okay, sorry. I don't know why my brain was like monthly or yearly. Oh, you're not incorporating the bonuses though, IKS, because you can get a bonus 100 at a time if you click on the like bonus box thing. But if you're oh, that's interesting. If you're exclusively talking the just regular points, then yeah. Look at that. You can do a little. Oh, never mind. Don't look. No! Stole my money. That'll be more of a battle of endurance no matter what. Yeah, I mean, it'll definitely take up most of the night to win, I think. Especially if I don't land my shots very well. Kind of like I'm doing right now. Yeah, I think generally we want to set up this same arena over in the dungeon for Skeletron. I'm not sure how effective it'll be. I might want to do, instead of making it super wide like I did for Eye of Cthulhu, I might want to sacrifice some of the width to make it a bit more tall vertically. Which might require a bit more tracks to work out, but like the gist is that we probably need more vertical for Skeletron. Shove a carrot into the cat and stream for 6 hours. Yes. A bearded dragon. I respect it. As a point reward to watch the pufferfish video. I see. It's super intrusive. It was only funny the first time. I know exactly what you mean. I do not understand streams where somebody follows and it's like, ah, thanks for the follow. Like, I don't understand. What is the appeal of that? Does that not get obnoxious after like the third or second or first iteration? Like, seriously, it's ridiculous. I don't know what happened during that. Oh, sick, violent. I don't know what happened during that like noise session, but I guess I have a new follow alert. Maybe what I have to do is I have to set that to be like a 1 in 1,000 chance for when people follow. Could you imagine? That'd be hilarious. Yeah, Death Mode Moonlord removes the true Eyes of Cthulhu. So they don't remove from the sockets anymore because they're kind of obnoxious. I know you can't IKS. Skeletron would despawn. I already know what that clip is. Oh, God. Just blows any speaker out instantly due to intense volume. God, can we talk about that? You ever just watch a YouTube video and you're enjoying it and it's cool and you know, you kind of find it funny and it's nice, and then all of a sudden they just throw in a extremely loud moment because this is funny. Am I funny? Is my YouTube video funny yet? Am I talking loud enough to be funny? Are you enjoying this? And it's like, Jesus Christ. Why did that get popular? I don't understand. Like, are we all babies? When did the world become inhabited by babies? Because like loud noise being funny is something that usually you develop out of by the age of 4. I don't know what changed, but apparently loud noise is funny now. Ow. Stop injuring me, it's not nice. Got him. Open the core and the forehead, I still had health bar. Weird. Find loud noise funny, I'm a baby. Wait, actually uptake? Is Semi-Sister funny? Also depends on what the noise is. Find loud funny if it's rare. No, it's just what's funny about it? It has to be used right. Sometimes quiet noises are also funny. Quiet stuff can be funny. Because usually when you're being quiet, it's to make something else stand out more. But the loud trend is literally just slap it on anything that gets said, and it's like, oh, that was comedic genius. Oh, my ears hurt. Thank you. So visually that it's gonna be funny. Oh yeah, absolutely. Editing can be funny in a lot of ways. It could also be not funny in a lot of ways. But when did ear damage become a joke? Does that make loud noises, dirt? Yes. Have you ever walked in dirt? Crunch, crunch. Dirt sounds. Okay. I don't know what the game plan is right now, honestly. We killed Eye of Cthulhu, so no matter what happens, today was a success. Wasn't sure if we were actually gonna be able to pull it off, but this arena worked kind of flawlessly. Well, not flawlessly, there were flaws, but it served its purpose well, and it served it in a kind of nifty way. I'm a fan of this arena. I kind of don't want to destroy it, because I really like it. Dang it. Ooh, nice lag. Dang. Oh, goodness gracious. Sorry, I'm super scatterbrained right now. But yeah, our goal now is to kill Skeletron. Literally, he's the only boss we have the opportunity to fight. I mean, any other boss is unavailable for one reason or another, so. Really, Island where we destroyed everything? Will do. I don't think we can use the sunflower. I don't think that's an option for us. We can't. Oh, actually, you know what's hilarious? We can't use Demonite unless we get stone. So, unless we find another floating island with actual stone on it, we can't actually use Demonite. which is really funny. Why is everyone you do a literal god run uptake? Corpse Bloom rejuvenation rack as Rex? Corpse Bloom, isn't that the bad lunar item? Or did they make it not bad? Is it associated with something else? I mean, maybe. You can't be validly asked to visit Jared during it. I know, it's crazy. All right, I need to think. Like, what's the game plan here? Do I craft the rest of my lead bars into minecart tracks? If I do that, I get 500. Which is not as many as I had for this one. I think I'm probably gonna have to just deconstruct this one and repurpose it. Rejuvenation rack increase that, so I'll be able to regen 20% of my max health per tick. Ah, I see. So if you got Corpse Bloom and 9 rejuvenation racks and enough healing, you could literally be unkillable? That'd be sick. So yeah, we want to repurpose the minecarts. Is there something we can do with our build though? Because I feel like I should be able to get something. Right? Like, we don't even have the full accessory loadout. But we might just not be able to get anything. That might just be our life. And it ain't an easy one, but it is the one we're forced to live. Pen-shaped glass and like 3 leech seeds. Oh yeah? Oh, you have 50 peeps watching, you get 168k. If you keep multiplying after 97 years, you only get 168 $100 million. So it would take you almost 200 years streaming 4 hours a day to the same 50 people, 5 occurrences to destroy the universe almost twice. Without bonuses, yeah. It would take quite a while. But with bonuses, you could chop that down to a significantly smaller number. So here's something I want to check. I kind of just want to see if there's like a life crystal over here, but I don't think there is. Shot protection was nerfed, but it's still good. I still don't really understand the whole one-shot protection thing. It's weird. And I think it kind of shows off Risk of Rain's greatest flaw, which is that late game is just kind of a very weird meme. What have you achieved? Eye of Cthulhu's dead. Our personal shield generator is still bad? I thought they got fixed for that, but maybe not. How did you get wood in the beginning of this if you were in a dungeon the whole time? There were trees. I mean, there still are some trees. There's one, there's one, there's two, there's one. There's like 5, 6, 7, 8. There's some, there's a few. Oh, those guys. There's a few. Like, they're around. I just broke most of them to collect them. Okay, you know what? Actually, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna explore the rest of the world, because we never finished exploring the world, which means that there's still potential lead out there. And potential lead will make our lives way easier, because it means we could make all of our minecart tracks instead of having to steal from our existing arena, which I don't really want to destroy, because it took a while to create. Makes them mess with one-shot protection even worse than before. Perfect. Can't take more than 9% of your max health from a single attack. That's it, that's one-shot protection in its entirety. Huh. Alright, fair enough. Which is why a lot of people literally just never take them. I am included in that because I heard that it was not good. Though I did not understand the greater scope of it because I don't take Risk of Rain 2 that seriously. Yeah, this is Risk of Rain 2 combo now. Goodbye, Terraria. Can you get ocean chests? I don't actually know. I think I die before I can get them. Because I think the Dungeon Guardian tries to have a word with me by that point. God, who remembers Piranha Hours? Only OG viewers do. God, it is infuriating to see the world go entirely dark just for dipping under for half a second. That's a healing potion just out of nowhere is actually pretty spicy. Since I don't have unlimited lesser healing potions. Another big tree. No underground, which is a little unfortunate, but... Which protectors would need to be abused. Pretty much all the late game enemies could one-shot you. Yeah, that's kind of the annoying thing. There are 3 piranhas? No, there's 5 at one point, and I died. Yeah, Shay Risk Rain 2 got some reasonable defensives for late game. What do you mean? Dude, look at these palm trees. They're censored. I'm gonna get demonetized. Dude, what is this dungeon? Or... What is this dungeon? What is this ocean? Oh yeah, I won't be able to see. I just realized. Hi, Dinester. It's not to last forever, but to die eventually. I mean, I don't think anyone was contesting that you shouldn't. I don't think anyone was saying that you should live forever. See you later, bozo. I don't think that's what being depressed is. I think that's being existential. Is there underground jungle? Yes. Though all the mud is still dungeon tiles. It's just the jungle grass that remains in the temple. Nice, Sue Celeste. Oh. But there's no lead. Oh. We got silver. That's spicy. Oh yeah, I completely forgot about Star Fury. I don't want to talk about it, okay? You do something to make it so you don't die, then what is the point of the game? It just gets boring. I don't think anybody was arguing that should be a thing, though. I think the general idea is that either one-shot protection shouldn't exist or that it should be less cheesy. Do you do all the pantheons with all bindings, though, and Radiant Hollow Gods? Hollow Knight talk is very, like, impossible to understand if you have not played Hollow Knight. Don't have any bosses yet? Continuing Gray is spawn in the underground jungle biome. Because it is currently a dungeon as well, yes. The dungeon Gray can spawn anywhere, as of right now. The entire world is a dungeon biome. Literally anywhere I go under a certain elevation will spawn it, so. Probably don't need all these extra shackles and junk. We got freaking silver! Holy moly, we can make something out of that. We could make a bow for 5. And that's it. We could also make a pickaxe, which is interesting, but... Go with the bow. It's only 9, though. That's the thing, is that, like... And we don't have... It's gonna do 14 damage. It's just worse than our Star Fury. Because how would they fix one-shot protection? I don't know. I guess that's the problem with a game that infinitely scales. Because with the old game, you could just get infusion, and that would be a solution for a very long time. But now you can't really scale your health as hard without really particularly speccing into it. Wouldn't Demon Bow be better? I can't smelt the Demonite until I find another floating island, which I could do. It's just a lot of effort. Did you get it for like 20 stages in a row? Nice to. Gonna make mana crystals? I accidentally made 2. I don't have any plans to right now since I'm not using mage weapons, but I could. Does it give you a cooldown? The OSP isn't the issue. It's shaped glass. What enables OSP abuse, I guess. Do I have no arrows? I have few arrows. I have 445. Which is not as many as I'd necessarily like to have. But let's not get ahead of ourselves, because we have the other side of the world to go to, too. We haven't actually gone past the dungeon on this side. And now that we've proven that we can get ocean chests, which is pretty cool, we can do that again. And this time we'll have a Gills potion, even. Okay. I could never replicate this situation with a hook ever again if I tried. How did I do this? Like, how did I ever accomplish this? Seriously, like, under what world could this ever happen? This is like mildly cursed. I don't know how that happened, man. That was wild. That's so many times in the underground desert. Yeah, with one tile, or like with a bunch of tiles, it's not that hard. And you could be like, you could do a situation like, well, it's kind of hard to do there, but Like, I can do it pretty easily with certain setups. Like, well, I mean, it's making it difficult here. Come on. It's because of the rounded edge. Dang it! I'm trying. Oh, all right, but you get the point. It's not that hard to do, but that particular situation, I have no idea if I could ever do that again, even if I tried. With only 3 tiles, one in between the 2 of them, getting stuck on the bottom one and hooking the top one, like, Hey, boyo. Do it pretty easily. I can when the game isn't dumb, okay? Suited by a game because I refunded one. Do you know one that is fun? Spelunky, 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 Spelunky. Not Terraria, Terraria bad. Spelunky, Spelunky. 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 Splonkers. Splonkers. Have I made my point? Hey, it's nighttime. We could talk to the old man. We're not going to, but we could. It's a long fall. It's a really long fall. Should also probably get more wood while we're out here. Would be wise. Anyone who doesn't advocate for Spelunky is banned permanently. When we have corrupted snow, hopefully when we get hollowed snow as well, that'd be sick. Oh my god! The censored palm trees. It's a little bit nicer than doing it entirely in the dark. Ooh, archery potions. Cute. Here's another one. Show me the goodies. That's not very much. That wasn't very cool at all, actually. Pretty not helpful at all, in fact. I'd like a refund. I would like a refund. Okay. Let me catch up on chat. Go fast. That's a cute account. I'm sorry you had to use an underscore in your name. I feel like it kind of ruins your meme. Already need to be made for your 5th Skeletron fight. I'm gonna set up minecart tracks. I was hoping I could get more lead bars from chests around the world, but there weren't really that many to get. Please elaborate more on Spelunky. Spelunky, 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 Spelunky. Here we go, gamer. The name URL is reserved. I figured, yeah. I tried. That's all we can ask for. We just have to do fishing to get bars. I can't fish until Skeletron is dead because I cannot make NPC houses because the walls exist. But yeah, anyway, I hate to cut it off a bit on the short side again at like the exact 3-hour mark just about. But I am going to stop here. I could, you know, rebuild the entire arena over on the dungeon, and I will, but I don't really want to do that right now. We're at the 3-hour mark. And frankly, I have some stuff that I want to be doing. I mentioned at the start of stream, but like I'm starting the process of like trying to get therapy and junk like that. So I'm gonna be spending my night doing more of that. So that's the plan. If you're not already in the Discord, I highly recommend you change that. I announce my streams there, have a regularly updated schedule, post uploads, polls, etc. So if you'd like to keep up with anything and everything related to the stream, then you should join the Discord. We'll be doing, what's today, Wednesday? Tuesday. Tomorrow is Wednesday. We'll be doing probably more of this playthrough at the same exact time, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. For another little while longer, and that should be cool. Hopefully we'll kill Skeletron. We probably won't, but we'll try. And yeah, as far as that goes, that's all for me for today. Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate it much. And yeah, we'll see about how this series gets uploaded. I might start sending videos to Floats to work on now. I might wait a little bit. And then send it to Floats. We'll see. Hey, 100 bits. I appreciate it. Don't like Chloe because you experience, love your content. I'm glad you like it. Extra adventurous. It's very kind of you. But yeah, that's it for me for today. Join the Discord. I'll see you tomorrow. You're all great. Stay cozy and comfy and such. I love you. And that's it. But wait, did you hear that? Oh, that didn't sound very good. Uh-oh. What's that noise? Oh God. Oh no. Oh God. Oh no.